Like we're live. Got my laptop pulled up here for the chat. Can you hear me okay? Got a different little setup here tonight. Got my mic on the near the turntable, so hopefully we'll see how this microphone works. It's very steady at the moment, but it's due to collapse any moment. Hey Mick, welcome. I will be right back. I'll let people drop in. What I was looking for. My eyes were blind, but I could not see why they would not talk to me. And the court clown danced upon the table, threw the porcelain to the ground, and the marble structured granite feast set my head spinning all around. Can you tell me what it means? And the cold clown danced upon the table, threw the porcelain to the ground, and the marble structured granite feast set my head spinning all around. Welcome aboard, everyone. So we got 6 people in. Anyone recognize what we're playing? Figured it'd be, I don't know, I was kind of thinking about playing this tonight, kind of set the mood. Well, Psych is in my birth name, PsycheDerek. I'm trying to figure out a way to put my laptop closer to me here. I'll put it right here. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't pre-plan this, did I? I'll just have it in my lap, I guess, for now. Playing PsycheDerek Chameleon. Kind of a bordering band from Iowa. Cosmic Brian, he had an original copy of this. Sold it to some jackass over in Denmark, I believe it was. Yep, I know that guy. You sold it to the wrong man, Brian. Anyways. Just kind of get this ball rolling here, let some people drop in and kind of chat a little bit now that that's concluded. So yeah, PsycheDerek Chameleon. We'll probably play a little more of that here in a moment. So I got the microphone right up next to the turntable, so it's gonna be kind of tricky. I got it kind of sitting on one of those like 2-prong outlet things. It's not plugged in, it's just on that little piece. Just kind of do like a hunt around the house to find something I can clip that mic onto, and it's working right now. So how is everybody? I'm feeling better than I was. I was kind of pretty wiped out after work today. Gosh, I wish I had a better place for my laptop. I mean, I'd like to set on my table. That's kind of where the light's shining. I like to have some good lighting on these videos, but on these live chats. But we'll deal with this for now. So I may miss a few chats later on, depending on how many people show up. But Yeah, so I felt kind of tired earlier, but I always try to make the commitment to do these live streams, and because I know people enjoy them, and I always get a different crowd in here than the ones that comment on my regular uploaded videos, but it kind of makes it a little more interesting, a little more raw, and you never know what happens. So any moment now, we're kind of waiting for Randy to tell us all about his jazz collection he's been just boasting to everybody. I plan to show my jazz collection as well. It's about that much. Don't have too much jazz, but I actually forgot to turn my TV off. So right behind my phone is my TV I had, and that's kind of where I placed the camera tonight. I don't know, just trying different angles and get different results. But yeah, I kind of learned a few songs on guitar too before about an hour ago. Um, the Fame Jade album. You guys know that record? I'm sure you guys do. My volume low. It sounds good to everybody else. I mean, I don't have like the most superior mic in the world, but maybe it's just my soft spoken voice. But yeah, I learned a few songs on this today on guitar. Pretty simple riffs, really. It's got pretty much the same kind of guitar tuning as I do. So, Dr. Paul, such a fun song to play. I'm probably going to play that on my next open mic, whenever that'll be. And Ballad of the Bad Guys, Mr. Bizarro played that on his live stream on that, what is it, Psychedelic Crown Jewels comp. I love that song. Um, yeah, I was kind of a late comer to this record, but really glad I got the Sundays to reissue when I did, because these are even going up in price. So, um, yeah. Um, so we're just kind of chilling tonight. As always, probably going to be on here maybe a couple hours, see how the chat goes and how the live feed is going. And I won't keep you too long with my chit chat. We'll just see how it plays out. But um, don't have too many plans this weekend. I got the weekend off, as always. Probably plan to. I may go to Omaha. Not really sure yet. Might do some record digging out there. It's been maybe a month or so. Um, Otherwise, I kind of need to chill because the last few weeks for me, as far as work is concerned and just life in general has been really busy. So, um, I am purchasing records still. It's never gonna stop, I don't think, but it's definitely putting a hold on things as far as just making these big purchases because of lack of record sales. I finally made a sale after like probably nearly 2 months, I want to say. At least it's felt that long. But I mean, it wasn't much, but finally got rid of an item on Discogs, and um, yeah, I got pretty decent prices on the stuff I'm selling. They just it's not going towards the right home, or you know, people aren't seeking them out. I mean, they're kind of obscure, but known in the same circles as me, but they just aren't finding the right home yet, I guess. Got, I always try to put reasonable prices on stuff. I mean, sometimes if it's like something really obscure, I'll see if someone bites, but that's rarely happened. It's only happened a couple times, but um, this last one I've been trying to sell for like 4 years. It was like originally $80, and I finally juked it all the way down to like I think 25 now. So it's sold finally, but yeah, sometimes it goes that way. Well, let's put on some tunes while we're kind of just warming up here. I probably won't show any recent finds as of yet. I'll kind of wait on that for like another time. Uh, I might make another video maybe next week. We shall see. But Randy is here. Welcome. Now we're all here to talk about our jazz collection. You've been boasting about it all, all month long, all year long, practically. And we're very interested to see your return, Randy. Give us some of that Miles Davis or, Pharoah Sanders. We're looking forward to it. It's amazing I know those names. Anyways, speaking of jazz, though, I will show one jazz slanted record I have. Yeah, we're working with a new camera angle and a new mic setup, so sorry if it's not the best, Audio Technica quality, but we're rolling with it. I should have planned a little better because I got to look over here for my laptop, and yeah, it's about a few more centimeters away from me, so my eyes are getting need a little checkup, but did you have to turn up a little bit? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can adjust it here, huh? See how this works. See, I got it right here, but all these damn cords, I'm gonna probably put it maybe directly in front of me like this. I do want I want it to kind of be in the direction of my voice, but also the speakers. Got my speakers kind of slanted. That ain't gonna work. Sorry about this, folks. Stay. That's a good spot, I think. Can you hear me good? Or is it about the same? We shall see. But anyways, here's the jazz record I was talking about. Kind of jazz adjacent. Bill Plummer and the Cosmic Brotherhood. Hello, Kimba. Welcome. Showing off my jazz records today, so don't expect any psychedelic related. No, but it's on impulse. And this one definitely is pretty psychedelic. Psych jazz right here, man. Nothing classier than a well-dressed suit man with no shoes to play the sitar. I've had this one for quite a while. I do enjoy it. Every time I listen to it, I'm like, yeah, this is a keeper. It's really good. But yeah, we plan on. So if you guys missed it, we were playing this in the beginning. Shadrach Chameleon. You guys know this one? Randy, you got this one? This came out on Outsider as well. They reissued it through Gearson. This is a Gear Fab reissue. Iowa Boys. Can't believe Mr. Cosmic Brian found a copy locally. Makes sense though. One day, if I'm up there around Fort Dodge, Iowa, I sure hope to come across a copy, but I think they only pressed like 300 copies of this. It's kind of like Neil Young and Crazy Horse, but yet kind of like it's like that sound, but it meets like a kind of an underground, kind of progressive garage folk rock kind of thing in sort of like this very primitive way. It's really good. This one kind of grew on me. It wasn't a love at first, but once I kind of nailed the sound down, I was like, yeah, this is kind of tasty, but not the best recording quality for sure, but a lot of great garage and psych singles came out of this label, IGL, originally. So I found a few things on that label for sure, but nothing at the height of this. But and we might play some of this too. I was showing off Fame Jade. Learned a few songs off of this record on guitar, and who knows, maybe we'll do jam session tonight. See if people stick around. But man, I came kind of late to this record, but I love this. This is really good. People have kind of compared him or kind of considered this dude like Long Island's Sid Barrett in a way, and that's a pretty good assessment. I have to agree with that. It almost kind of has this kind of British voice and the kind of British sort of style of writing, but in this very kind of garagey, teen angsty way. But good writing, and I think he was only like 18, 19 years old. And I'm Facebook friends with the guy too, so it's pretty cool. It's nice to know that they get the recognition decades later. But without further ado, we're about 20 minutes in. Let's spin some tunes. See what kind of strangers drop in. Already got a few usual suspects in here. I think I'm going to start it midway through the first song. Starts kind of acoustically. Do some pitch adjustment. We'll let this play out. See how you guys like it.
Troubled times can't see the way it seems. People wrapped up in other people begin to lose control. Hiding care and feeling to protect an innocent soul. From the yard, Lord treated me well, but I'm not really me at all, 'cause I'm a comedian.
And then I thought we could talk about some of our best blind purchases. Stuff that you never knew prior and then you found maybe in the record shop and took it home and you were astonished by it. Anybody got any records like that? Figured we'd kind of talk about that a little bit. Sort of a topic. So this is the most recent one I shared not too long ago. This kind of garage comp here. Jimi Hendrix. Really. Yeah, this is like a lot of obscure stuff from like the late 60s, early 70s, and I think I only knew like maybe one single off of here. The rest was like all brand new to me. And the hype sticker actually sold me on this. And this is one of the best purchases in a long time. It's a Ghost Riders compilation. It came out a while back. I think this is out of like Australia or something. I forget now. But we'll probably end up playing some of this. Thanks, Ian. Gotta read my chat over here. Sometimes, I mean, unless I see it in real time on my phone, kind of disappears pretty fast, as you guys probably know, but thanks for the compliment, man. Looks like a lot of people, I mean, I'm getting a lot of subscribers lately compared to the past. Like, you know, I think just this year I hit 3K and I'm already past like 3,120 subs or something. 120 people have subbed since then. It's kind of wild. I tried to do some good work, you know. What'd you guys think of my last video mix? Yeah, it's climbing. It's past the 100 mark at least. 3.11. Hey, welcome, Charlie. Yeah, this is another one. So, if you guys didn't know, I have a Facebook group where I'm kind of like the admin. I've had this group for like 6 or 7 years, and just recently, I think since last year, summer of last year, I've been doing like weekend themes. So today's theme was, best blind purchases, and I said Ghost Riders, and then I was decided to pick this one. I put this in the screenshot as well. I found this one for like $1 at my go-to antique shop in Grand Island. Remember when I showed this? John Fred Houston. I think it's a local guy. He had some connection to Nebraska at least. I think in like Lincoln or somewhere nearby. And still in the shrink wrap. Disc was pretty good. And I put this one on Discogs. My entry is the one on Discogs, and this is actually really surprisingly good. Mostly covers. I think there's a few originals, but they might be all instrumentals. And he does like Neil Diamond songs. He does the track Ghost Riders. I might play that just to convince you guys that this is. When I heard this, I was like, whoa. I found something kind of like, the Paul Major in me found something worth talking about, even though it was already kind of a known record. But if it's not on Discogs and I discover something that good, it's like I found something kind of special. But I'll play a sample of that. Lots of heavy delay. Kind of sounds like a drifter on the road. Like he kind of plays these dive bars. I mean, this dude probably played a lot of dive bars around the area. Because this copy is signed, by the way. So let's play a last track on here. It's really good. So the track Ghost Riders in the Sky, right? Puts a lot of heavy delay and like wah pedal on it. Listen to this, man.
Yesterday, see my born this way. Well, I look once in my ear, but I guess it's so right in the sky. Oh, it's wrong.
My ears tell me maybe early to mid 70s, I want to say. John Fred Houston. Yeah, probably an Echoplex. Ends like that. Not pretty wild. There's a few moments like that. I uploaded some of the better tracks on YouTube on my other channel. Definitely a private press, Houston Records. Might play another tune. The cool thing about this though is like you can hear the material in like the Echoplex or the delay or whatever he's using. You can hear that kind of spring reverb as well. It's like really cool. Especially on this first track here, he does Sweet Caroline.
I can't begin to know when,
Kind of a Jim
but
Sullivan
then I know it's growing strong.
type figure, perhaps.
Was in the spring.
Love Dry Eyes. I love that record.
Who the believe she'd come along?
Mary is Alone. All She Sees Is Death. Love that one.
Touching hands.
Yeah, I don't have Dry Eyes yet. Love to have that though.
You're touching me.
Touching you. Bum, bum, bum.
Sweet Caroline. A good time never felt so good. I've been inclined. I just still think they never hold.
Pretty good, man.
Look at the night.
Love how you can just hear that reverb just like
It don't
attacking the
seem
wall or
so
whatever.
lonely.
It's cool.
With the letter, with only two. And when I hurt, burden runs off my shoulder. How can I hurt?
And I thought for something else we'd probably maybe play this. You guys know this one? Swedish Meatballs. This is a blind buy for me. Not nearly as good as Ghost Riders, but still pretty solid.
Reaching out,
Got this one from Vintage Vinyl.
it touching me,
Local
it
shop.
touching you. Sweet Caroline, whoa, good time never felt so good. I've been inclined.
So you guys kind of get the idea. Yeah, man. It's actually pretty strong. Even though it's not like something I listen to all the time, it's still very, makes it kind of his own original thing, even if it is, you know, mostly consisted of covers, but drummer on that cover looks like someone from the Pretty Things. Oh, on the Swedish Meatballs. Oh, gotcha. Twink? Think Pink? Might throw that on. But I also, if you guys looked in the, I think I put it in the post today on the community page. Thought we'd also talk about memorialisms of Damo Suzuki of Can. And of course, Wayne Kramer of MC5 as well. Just what a blow to the Motor City, man. I unfortunately don't have MC5 anymore, but I would love to get him back sometime. I kind of got desperate back in, a few years ago and sold some of them off, but for a few things I really wanted, but I'd like to have kick out the jams once again. But yeah, Damo Suzuki, man, he really quite a presence in the band Can, right? amongst other things that he'd done. He's always been kind of active, right? Up until his passing, but wish I could play this. I don't know if I can get away with it, but since Can's kind of been really reevaluated and lauded by so many now, yeah, I'd have to do a copyright test before I go live next time. But if so, I might play some Can for sure. I think, I mean, they're all unique in their own way, but I gotta say, I think Future Days is still my favorite, still my baby. Um, Igbamyazi, of course. These are all spoon reissues, by the way. If I ever see the opportunity to get an original, I certainly will, but they never pop up in the shops, man. I've never seen it. I cannot recall a moment where I've seen original copies anywhere. Maybe I've seen them before, but I don't recall anywhere local anyway. But Igbamyazi, of course, this one's got a little more song-oriented stuff. I mean, they're still jammy, but you got 7 tracks in this one on the single disc, and of course got some of their best tracks on here. Vitamin C, got their quote-unquote hit single, Spoon. But yeah, Damo, man, he was quite a stage presence, for a short guy. Or at least he looked kind of short and scrawny, but he still kind of had like this kind of energy about him and the sort of stage presence that just you will never see again, unfortunately. But seemed like a really down to earth dude, very spiritual, kind of shaman like. And I know some people that have actually met him and have said the same thing. So Future Days is amazing. Yeah. Tagamaga, I was just about to show that. Yeah, I'm definitely lacking some stuff for the Can collection yet. I only have 4 LPs, but um, Tagamago, of course. I listened to this recently again. The second half, anyway, the more experimental side. Loved it, man. Yeah, the more I listen to this, it's just like every member was just they had their own touchstone on it. They were all very unique in their own way. Michael as the guitarist, he was kind of limited in his skill set, but he brought what was needed to the table as well as like Aaron Schmidt, which I think is like the only original member left. I believe, right? I think they've all since passed now since Donald's gone, but Jackie Liebezeit, I mean, that dude alone is such a driving force for this group. Always knew those driving progressions and just always stayed on top of it. But yeah, love me some Can, man. If you asked me maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I would say, Can was just okay for me. I kind of got the respect that they deserved over the years, over the time span, but now it's like they just kind of washed over me, and I'm like soaked up in all the German space rock you can get, man. But yeah, it's a little hard to grasp for people, especially where I grew up, you know, where people do not listen to this kind of stuff in this area. Unless you're a music lover, of course. But and then, of course, I got this one, Monster Movie, but this has Malcolm Mooney on vocals. And still, even in their craft with Malcolm, he is still very much a kind of got that same energy, kind of that low quality energy. Let's see, I'm listening to some chat here. Watching Live Can. Yeah, Live Can's good. Oh yeah, Malcolm Mooney's still around. Yep, I actually just read up on that. So I should ask, where's the Can when I go record shopping? It's a good question. I know where there's one in my local shop. Eloy? Yeah, I actually got rid of Eloy record, The Passion and the Power, but it was pretty good. I think it's still at the shop, actually. It's because no one wants it around this area. Hey, welcome, Robert. Yeah, live can. I didn't pick up on those live cans, the 75 and 76, I think it is, the most recent ones. Just on YouTube, yeah. I can't really say. I mean, my college buddy and I, we really love Can and can listen to them all day. I mean, they're kind of very much inspiring to us because, we make a lot of music kind of like this. We're kind of collaborating at the moment, making music back and forth, but um, as of right now, I'm kind of missing a pair of headphones I need to pick up so I can start mixing my own music again. It'll happen probably next week, or if I take a jaunt to Omaha tomorrow. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but um, anyways, yeah, rest in peace, Damo Suzuki. Just a really important piece of history there. Comfy Foot, welcome. High Times, I couldn't get into that one. I might have to revisit that though. That's the one I've heard the least. I'm just diving into them, really? Yeah. Yeah, that's the stuff to get stoned off of, man. It's like, that's the number one style. Yeah, now we're going to get some high on some Swedish meatballs. That label. Let's try this out. I don't think I don't know. It's probably copyrighted, but I think the dudes at Subliminal Sounds are pretty nice people. See how this works out. Oh yeah, I should mention too. My speaker's been kind of cutting out lately, so I've had to make some adjustments, and I don't know if the speakers are going to crap or if it's the wire in the back, but it's just now cutting out again. Let's see if I can fix it here as it goes along. Let's see. I think I got it. Yeah, it's like if I move my turntable a certain way, it's like then it works. I don't get it. Robert. It's got a cool insert here. It's mostly 70s stuff, I believe. All throughout the 70s. We live for rock and roll, and we wear crowns on our head. Suppose I am, but how do I feel if I am a young American? I'm standing in the middle of the war in Vietnam, shooting down women and children with my machine gun. A fifth dimension. Yeah, Robert, it's not too bad. It's kind of warmed up to me. I'm not super big on comps to begin with, but like I said, it's kind of warmed up to me. The English isn't really on point, but that's kind of what the appeal is, right? You can't have like the most clearest English. They gotta have a little kind of sludgy on the tongue, but it's fun. They almost all look like metal bands with those fonts and everything and that filthy hair. Guys look like they haven't bathed in quite some time. Hey, welcome, Dave. It's PsycheDerek. That's my birth name. Get it right. I've never gotten a strike on this channel. I actually did on my other channel, but for reasons I don't know why, it's such a weird strike. I don't even remember which one it was, but it happened on my other channel. I usually have a pretty good assessment of what I can and can't play on here, but sometimes I've been wrong. It smells pretty good. I haven't bathed in this whole month. Where they cremate the roadkill. Welcome. Giorgio? I don't know if I can answer that. I mean, there's one movie that comes to mind. I forget the name. It's a Canadian film. It's got the band The Medium in it. The band, that Canadian group, The Medium. They were guests on one psychsploitation film. I forget the name. I think it's called Wow. Came out like 1970 or so. That had some pretty cool music in it. It's all unreleased stuff too. It never got released. The Rugby's Hot Cargo. I could probably see that with their hit single UI, if that was the one. Yeah, if I remember right, I think it's called Wow or Now. It's either Now or Wow from 70. It's got the band The Medium guest starring and they play some tunes on it. It's on YouTube. I think I saved it in my favorites a long time ago, but I never look in that playlist anymore. I'm gonna play my favorite off here, or at least one of them. Yeah, I love this one. Business is in the house. Rock on! Just in time for some Swedish meatballs. I think you found it. That's the film. Claude Jutra. Nice. Thanks for spilling the info there. Now I got something to look back on, or I can look it up on YouTube now. Oh yeah, Spirits and Worm. I got it. So we're playing this compilation right now, a bunch of Swedish heavy psych tracks, as you can see there, 71 to 77. The song though, I forget what it's called. I'm gonna have to look on the label. wait. So it's a band called Strike, and it's called Lick the Pick. On side A. You see it? Yeah, the song's great. Woodchuck chuck, the woodchuck could chuck wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? The woodchuck could chuck wood. Silly Swedish meatballs. Whoops. But yeah, Spirits and Worm, I got that right now. I will show that. I might put that on. Or should we let you listen for yourself when you receive it? Pretty sure we can get away with that. I think the license is under a Karma on Spirits and Worm one. Yeah, this is a Karma reissue here. Yeah, I wish I had A&M. It's like I think it's still considered like, well, it's one of the 5 or so that, you know, most obscure major label psych releases out there on A&M. It's for such stupid reasons, you know, just because they think the cover's satanic. It's like the whole music business is satanic. Are you kidding me? But I think we will give it a shot if you don't care, man. Whoever said that, cremate? Yeah. Cremate fella? We'll play this for you. So it's kind of sounds like the Love Exchange, but maybe a little heavier. So kind of sunshine pop, but it's got some nice hard rock backing to it. In sort of a semi-Jefferson Airplane way, you could say. Oh, the pasted sleeve, yeah. Yeah, there's some sketchy reissues of this too. I've heard some don't sound very good. Yeah. So let's give this a spin, see what this does for y'all. Oops. It gets better from here, but it starts out great. Very harmony driven. I think they're based out of like Long Island or New York area, I think. Yeah, I haven't spun this in a while. I don't know if you guys saw earlier, Aaron, have you ever played Can on your live streams? I was kind of debating whether I should play this or not, but I think it's got quite an audience now. It's probably licensed as hell, but I would love to play some Can in honor of Mr. Suzuki. Kind of showing off my can collection. My beer can collection. Sundowners. Aren't Sundowners on Decca? Oh, you haven't? Yeah, I might do a private video and test to see if it gets a copyright strike or if it's blocked or something. We'll have to see next time, perhaps. But love me some Future Days, man. It's kind of like a calming, exotic kind of record, but there's a lot of radiant energy behind it all, for sure. Let's play one of the heavier tracks on this one. Yeah, New York State. Sounds right. I remember the third track being good. She. Yeah, I remember the third track being one of my more favorites on here. She. I've seen a few people post originals online, but it's not on my want list. I'm satisfied with this, as long as I get the music, right? Sweet Herb, I've never heard of that label. Here's a good band in comparison. Yankee Dollar, right? It's very similar. Male-female harmonies. Just a different, this is West Coast and they're East Coast. I'd say it's very similar. So I think this has got a little more organ-based tunes on it, but it's kind of got that sunshine vibe to it. I found this one in Vegas years ago when I went on a college trip there. Didn't know what it was at the time, but I was like, I got to get it. Yep. Yeah, rest in peace, Damo Suzuki. What a stage presence, right? For such a shaman, such a normal dude. He definitely stands out with the group for sure. For such a short, strong, and kind of guy, I put these back, but yeah, I just want to talk about Ken a little bit. Spurts and Worm. Phased cover of Beatles' Help. Don't recognize that. I don't know what that would be. Right offhand. All I can think of is like the Deep Purple cover. I don't want to think about spurting. I've already spurted in my shorts too many times. Like, you need to know that. With my jazz collection, you'll be spurting everywhere. Yeah, on that psychedelic crown jewels on Mr. Bizarro's stream, had a track off of this one, Famed Jade, Ballad of the Bad Guys. I love that track. Went to, well, I actually learned it on guitar this evening. The fuck? Anyways, let's move along. Kind of feel like playing some Famed Jade. But yeah, Spirits and Worm. It's a spurty worm. Oh, yeah, I guess I never really paid attention to the lyrics of it, but wouldn't surprise me with a word like Fanny Firecracker. It does make sense. Sounds like my old girlfriend. I mean, yeah, I got the Sunday's reissue of this one, and these are kind of going up in price as well. Yeah, I learned on guitar, the track Dr. Paul, Ballad of the Bad Guys, and People Games Play. Not People Play Games. And like I said earlier, I think the kid, because didn't he play guitar as well? Or maybe it was Bohemian Vendetta. The guitars from there has like the same tuning as my guitar. At least I want to think that. I mean, it sounds pretty similar to my kind of technique. So maybe I'll play along with it. Anyone want to hear me jam out? See if I can make it happen. I might have to unplug my lamp to do so, but yeah. Such a catchy song, too. Dr. Paul. It came out as a single, too. What's with all the cherries? Cherry bomb. I saw that Grand Gandalf was going to be reissued on green vinyl. Saw that. I can see that selling well. I shared this one on Instagram today. Spindrift, Liberate the Pirates of Penzance. It's like some opera back in the day. And this is, I mean, you can find this for like $10 or less. This has got some heavy cuts on it. When the foreman bears his steel with cat-like tread. You would think it being an opera or rock opera, it kind of distracts some of the themes and stuff, but the actual songs on here are really good. For being cheap record, this is one I'd scoop up and pass along to anybody else. It's really good. Maybe I'll play a track or two on this one. Oh yeah, I think you brought the illusion up one other time, didn't you, Kimba? I actually played him on my DJ set this past Wednesday. I played that If It's So record. It's the only one I have. It's really my only favorite by them. It's kind of when they got the heaviest and not as soulful, but it's kind of got that heavy blues edge to it. It's a fun rocker. It's a good cheapie too. Yeah, brand new groove. That's got a great rhythm section to it. Yeah. Always bring up the illusion, I can tell. It's becoming apparent to me. I'm gonna play my other favorite on here. That guy bringing me down. I still don't got all the lyrics down to this because he sings them so fast, or shouts them rather. 1956 is dead. Oh yeah, on my video mix. Yeah, I love Woken Tricycle. It's a great one. Bringing me down, hanging around. That guy, so out of style, you never smile. It's just a back and forth progression. I love it. It's so simple, but so good. This is way better than Bohemian Vendetta, in my opinion. I love that record too. Welcome, Dave. Speaking of bad guys, yeah, Antique Locomotives might be my favorite off here. Porsche Poe. Pretty much the middle of the record is really spicy, really good. It's kind of hard to find without ringwear. So what I got. Did you like my video mix with Vince McMahon? God, I totally forgot about that. I used to watch WWE back in like 05, you know, when I was a kid. I always forgot about Vince McMahon going, "Yeah, fire!" He's so overly dramatic. I just thought of that the other day, and I was like, I gotta put that in my new trip video. It's so funny to me. Yeah, that guy's kind of a Vince McMahon's not a guy you want to be around. With all the shit that came up with him recently. supposedly being into like sex trafficking and shit. That's a wrong area to be in, but that's how them billionaires are, right? And yeah, they do a fake ending to it. I'm not gonna let that drone out, but yeah, play Brand New Groove. And I'm sure you guys know about that sort of neo psych band, MGMT. They covered the title track, Introspective, as well. Darwin Taria? Um, SRC Up All Night. I only have the first two SRC. Is that a song by them? I forget which album that's on. I only got the first two. I don't have Traveler's Tale. Not too big into that one. The first two are really good though. Hey Aaron, you ever played this on a live stream? You got this one? I feel like you and your followers, I mean, we kind of share the same company, but I think they would really love this record, man. Really fortunate to have an original press. I think I've showed this before on the live stream, but yeah, I think Aaron, I think you and your fans would love this one. It's kind of that same heavy ilk, you know. It's one of my favorite power trio records ever. She licking the pick? Who says it's a she? Yeah, I don't know what's all going on there, but I don't know why that crossed my mind. I got up and saw that. I was like, I should ask him. Oh, you still need it. Okay. Damn. I thought you would have that one. But then again, I mean, I think a Karma reissued it and maybe another label, but I think they're still available somehow to the black market or wherever you shop. I think you mentioned that to me before. You shop on the black market, right? I'm just messing. Anyways, Wilkinson Tricycle. Good stuff. Play some Spindrift. See what you guys think about this one. Because everybody's talking about this one, right? And just think, you know, when you hear the sound, you're gonna be like, whoa, $500. Nope. $10 LP. All day, baby. Whoa. Yep, I've heard that same thing about Human Beast. I kind of believe it. All you hear is like that same cymbal he's hitting. same hi-hat anyway. Vocals are kind of operatic. Fire. Got this when I was over in Chicago. Buddy passed this along to me. I'd love to go back to Chicago. That was a great time. Cavalry? And it's not a true vinyl video if I don't show this band. The Beatles. I showed Beatles, that's all you get. So yeah, there's that track. It's not even my favorite track, honestly. Yeah, that's my favorite. I mean, I love the Beatles, but come on, let's mix it up a little bit. Yeah, I'd say it's worth it. I love this part. If you don't mind a G plus sleeve, VG plus wax, depending on what record it is, sometimes I can be kind of particular about that, but yeah, that's a good price. I'd say it has maybe at best like 4 strong tracks, but it's pretty listenable overall. I got some love for the Quarrymen. I don't think I have anything from that era though. So yeah, there's that track, and then I'll play. I love the one after this too. It's kind of more sunshine pop though. It's got some harpsichord. I love this shit. I don't know about you guys. I love this.
And get it right.
That's good stuff. I'll play one more off here, and then might show you something that might be familiar to you guys. Let's see. I think it's this track. It's got these like harpsichord interludes in between the tracks on some moments. But y'all pick up on Heavy Rain. I think I got the last copy in the U.S. at the time. Might be back up on Discogs, but it's a big favorite over at Mr. Business. Business. I am actually looking for a copy of Improved Sound Limited, that double LP. I'd love to have that. Yeah, where's the love for harpsichord? I love that instrument, man. Everybody's just wants that fuzz. I mean, I do too. But I love the harmonic sunshine pop psych stuff as well. I'm all over the map. Yeah, man. I was convinced too. I gave this a stream one day, and song after song, I was like, it's getting better. It's like, what's going on? It's pretty nice. Nice discovery for sure. It's kind of nice we're still finding stuff like this. Yeah, those are probably the best songs off Spindrift. It's about average, probably 3.5 stars out of 5 for me. But every time I listen to it, I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of glad I kept this. It's got some goods on it. Speaking of other cheapies, though, if guys are kind of tired of the whole, blowing your wad, this is one that you can pay probably, around 10, 15 bucks for as well. Underground Sunshine. This has got some fuzz monsters on it, man. They do a cover of Give Me Some Lovin'. It's like the perfect fuzz tone. It's like a 9-minute version. Listen to the fuzz on this one, man. It's great. Pretty clean copy considering, just the BB hole. Yeah, their hit off of here, they do a cover of Beatles' Birthday. It's the weakest cut for me. They don't really do the cover justice. And actually performed on Dick Clark's show. If you can believe that. I guess it was kind of a minor hit, but the remainder of this LP is so much better. Listen to that. £30? Better than 100 pounds. BF Trike? Yeah, we can get to that. Bench up wood. Good shit, right? Oh yeah, tell me about it. Shipping's ridiculous. Even to ship to the bordering country of Canada, it's like $20 to send something. Yeah, that lasts like probably 3 more minutes. Love it. This one's also very good. Honey. Yeah, that's some good stuff. There's some good cheapies out there yet. But yeah, in the US, this is probably, yeah, like I said, probably a $15 LP. You can always find their single, but like I said, their single of Birthday is not, doesn't do a cover justice. Yeah, let's play some BF Trike. Since we get some requests in here, we'll be here all night. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I certainly am. Hope you guys can hear me a little better. I don't know. Hopefully the sound's doing okay. Oops. Gotta do some adjusting here. Sorry, I'm messing up the mic here. What if I put on me? Will you guys be able to hear the music too? Can you guys hear the music okay? Just have to stay in this spot. Yeah, that's a good track. Thank you. Guy's got some serious sideburns on the right there. Well, it's my left. Your right. Camera's inverted, so it doesn't really help me much. This is definitely some brown acid kind of stuff, man. It's kind of nice to see this one get brought back to life. I'll put this back on me just a second here. I got it. Check out that awesome cover art. It's a good one. But listen to our music, surely you'll have a ball. Yeah, it's not one of the better cuts for me, but it's a little boogie rock for me, but it's still fun. I brought another one out, see how you guys would react to this one. So this is another one that should get some live stream plays. Stark Naked, baby. Yeah, this is another one I got locally. Been kind of hunting it down. I was like, couldn't have arrived in the used section at a better time. I'm gonna play the track Sins. This is a great heavy prog psych record. Some kind of cult-like vibes to it. Awesome. Yeah, this cut. Just on the right side. I think it's concluding. Oop. Buzz bass. It's got one of the craziest solos I've ever heard. People have got to feel love. People have got to see you love. People have got to breathe your love. He's going high inside my heart. Gotta hold you, babe. You don't feel so right. Try to hold you, babe. Your love to me is like a sunny day. Yeah. People have got to feel love. People have got to see you love. People have got to breathe your love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. meant to. Yeah, I love this shit. It's kind of like Hawkwind a little bit. It's just some nasty fuzz, man. I love that. Love that sound. It's like that fuzz box is just being strangled, man. Yeah. Yeah, they don't mess around, Ian. This is top notch. It's my favorite track, but the whole thing's pretty solid. Nice hard rock, kind of heavy-edged acid rock. So this is Stark Naked. I think it came out in '71. RCA label. This is the track Sins. Last track on side 1. Yeah, sorry about that. Isn't that crazy cover art too, man? It's like a mosaic. Whew. Yeah, that's some intense workout right there, man. Love that stuff. For '71, I mean, for a US band, you don't hear that very often. Or yeah, like Pottery, what am I saying? But what are you guys feeling? Might be on here for another half hour, we'll see. Looks like everybody fell asleep to that or something. I'm not seeing very many people, even though some are watching. It's just how it goes, I guess. They're too wrapped up in the sounds, I guess. Can I get away with still mill? I don't know. Maybe. Trading Places label? Yeah. It's very possible I could. I'll probably just put this on. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Thanks for sticking around, Robert. Yeah, I guess we'll stick around with some still meal. I feel kind of limited to move now since my mic is kind of clipped on, but I don't like to make any sudden adjustments to, jump scare anybody, but maybe I could just hold it, that works too. Um, we'll try a steel meal, see how that goes. I will be right back. I want to put it somewhere where you can hear it. Nice. I don't know if Randy is still here, but this used to be a big favorite on his live streams years ago. Stony and the Jagged Edge. You know this one, Aaron? It's a monster. Speaking of Detroit, Chasing Rainbows. I got kind of lucky picking this up. Oh yeah, he's still here. Yeah, man, this is Fuzz Wah up the wazoo. um, every track. There's no weak moments on this one. Yeah, I don't know how much this was limited to. I think like, I don't know, 500 copies maybe. Green wax. Yeah, I'm sure Mick, I'm sure you got this, man. Yeah. Yeah, just show that one jazz record and he's out. I'm kind of surprised he's still hanging around. Wow, you bought 5 copies? Yeah, it seemed like it was available for some time till you hyped it up, and then all the suspects in the chat just ate it all up, except for me. I picked up on it like 6 months later, I think, because I finally saw a copy on eBay pop up, and was it eBay? That might be. It might have been Discogs. I found it. Mail with Hemmings. I don't know. Want to give this a spin? You know, let this play out a while, but let's see what else we got warmed up out back here. Yeah, I actually don't have the Scare Band album. I'd like to have that. I don't have everything. Ah, yes. Bad timing, because then I found this one. Some stone guitar. Did I show this last time? I probably did. The title track on this is like cerebral head damage. It's crazy. Now, if we really want to change the pace of the music, play something completely different. Descent. It's where my username, my original username here on YouTube, comes from. Descent88. Back when I had a thing for hardcore punk for a time. Like back in when I made this channel, like 2007. I got this one and another punk rock record back when I was like in middle school. And I was kind of obsessed with these for a while. Be interesting to see what you guys think of this. it's pretty intense. I think these guys were from. I think they were from like Fort Collins, Colorado, but they kind of were around like the Rapid City, South Dakota area. At least they toured around there. I might actually play this for you to see what you guys think. I think we got some interference with my phone and the speakers, perhaps, but it's not really bleeding into the sound too much, so that's good. Yeah, sorry we're kind of all over the map tonight with as far as me talking over the music a lot, but it's just kind of a hangout, you know, it's nothing to be taken too seriously. Let's see what you guys think of Descent. It's kind of got a really thin production to it, but it's fun. Yeah, the guitarist actually passed away pretty young. I think he was, I don't know, maybe 25 or so. I think he got killed by a drunk driver, actually, around the Fort Collins area. He's the lead guitarist on here, Bob. Forget his last name, but yeah, I read up on that story, and they got a girl bass player, Tanya, Todd on drums, and Skip on vocals. There's a picture of Skip on the mic, and he's got a cast on his arm. Probably like some skateboard punk. sure you guys know Stonewall. I think this is getting another reissue, right? Or did it get a recent reissue? This is an older bootleg one. I think it came out through like Riding Easy, I think. This is some kind of bootleg. Tiger Lily. But yeah, we'll end on Stony and the Jagged Edge. Kind of give this live stream its proper stoned edge, if you know what I'm saying. Yep. So you kind of get an idea what they sound like. Check out that green wax. Wow. Keep you open up the door to your heart. Yeah, they cleaned this up pretty well for being, I think they were just on like a tape reel. I think it had some damage to it, but it's well recovered. I think only one track is properly mixed. I think it's the track Rainbows. It's got a proper mix to it, but the rest is kind of just in a mono. Waking you all up. BRB. I'll probably end on this song and then we'll call it a night perhaps. But yeah, I don't know if you can be. I don't know. I've never heard of anybody chasing rainbows while being stoned, but that's just me. At least you're not Johnny Cash under a bush eating cake, you know. I mean, that's happened before too. There's photo evidence of that online. As you guys know, I'm sure you guys have seen that photo. At least you're not that stoned. Yeah, I hug trees too, man. A lot of lonely people out there. It's like when no one else will listen to you, you gotta go towards your nearest tree. But of course, my nearest tree is kind of falling apart outside in the parking lot. Right. Yeah. It's kind of hard to believe this is like the most tame track on this album. The rest of them are just like the fuzz throttle is up to 11 or maybe 12. Randy in Wonderland. That's what that's about. Okay. Well, sorry it's kind of so sporadic and we're just kind of bouncing off the walls and playing whatever, but it's still been fun and it's been real, but it's not been real fun. Anyways, with that said, Stony and the Jagged Edge, Gearson, get on it, right? Let's see if I can clip this on my third nipple here. Don't tell anybody about that. This live stream is going to go private after that. Anyways, yeah, I can't believe all of us losers on a Friday night just hanging out here. It's amazing I can even get a few people in. So just really thankful that I got a good crew here tonight and just kind of, spinning some tunes, not so much discussion as much as I thought. Just it's kind of how my brain's operating tonight. I'd never know these things till the moment of, but rest in peace, Damo Suzuki, Wayne Kramer, and whoever else in the music world that, 50 plus years ago just kind of made a huge impact, and we still continue to talk about them. Yeah, they're all going to go eventually. It's kind of amazing we still have, a lot of big names out there. Like, we've got 2 Beatles left. We got some Stones players and, some Pink Floyd members yet. Their time's coming, man. Just kind of it's just a tsunami waiting to happen with the whole the way the generations collide. So it's kind of crazy. But yeah, thanks for stopping in. And we didn't really talk much about the best blind buys, but go back into the beginning of the stream. I kind of touched on it and showed the Ghost Riders and John Fred Houston. It's kind of a cool one to look up if you guys are into that sort of, sort of drifter. Sounds like he's kind of a drifter going out to all these dive bars in the middle of Nebraska, which was probably the case. I don't know that guy's story. I think I found his obituary online, but it's records like that keep me going and being passionate about it. So I do plan to do like a recent vinyl finds hopefully next week. And I'm going to also go to Omaha perhaps tomorrow. It's kind of a 50-50 chance. It's kind of up in the air right now, but it may happen. We'll just see what the morning brings. And yeah, I got one thing coming in the mail I'm really stoked about. I would love to have an original copy of this German space rock record, but I'll just spoil it since it's at the end of the stream. Who cares, right? I like to leave it for suspense and, for surprises, but, You guys know the record Trauma by Gamora? Came out in like 71. I forget what label it's on, but it's that cover with the lady smoking the cigarette and it's got like the band members' faces in the ash. That's the one I picked up on. It's a reissue, but it's one I've been wanting a long time. And originals probably go for about, I don't know. I think I looked it up before I purchased it. It was like 500 bucks, you know, the lowest price. Oh, sucks. But yeah, really stoked to get that. I think it's on its way yet. It hasn't landed in the Midwest yet, but that's all I got to share, I think. So, I'll let you guys go. Thanks for joining once again. It's kind of amazing I pulled through because it's been a hell of a last couple weeks at work. Just been really maybe overexerting myself sometimes. You know, I've been lifting a lot of stuff, a lot of driving the company van and delivering supplies and stuff like that. So it's not an every week thing, but it's just been really kicking my ass lately. Just thought of the Weed 71 album. Yeah, I don't have that one yet. Not too big on that one, but it may land someday. You know, if I see it in like a used bin or something, like a used reissue or something, that Grapefruit. But it could happen. And this year too, I'd like to pick up on some like gong related records too. Um, hey, good night, Kimba. Thanks for joining, and Mick as well. But I would like to pick up on some like early gong, Magic Brother, you know, their first one, uh, Electric Concrete or Cabaret, whatever it's called. And that one they did with that beat poet, I forget his name. It's like I think it's a French name, but it's not his real name. It's a side project. Anyways, it's called Obsolete. I'm sure you guys know it from 71. We'd like to pick that up as well. I've been looking at reissues, but yeah, I'm really starting to get into gong again. So up until like their album You, then I kind of cut off from there. But um, I've had some of their later stuff on Arista Records, of all labels. They land on that one. It's kind of interesting. Uh, yeah, yeah, I would love to have an original Magic Brother on Actuel, but it's kind of becoming a tough piece. OG Obsolete, yeah. Some of the original, some of the early copies of that are reasonable priced, under $100, I think. Some of them, I'm kind of eyeballing one, so we'll see if it happens or not. But yeah, I love that one. It's kind of reminiscent of like, um, yeah, their early stuff, like 70, 71 around there. Anyways, guys, gonna sign off. Thanks for joining again, and finally gonna wrap this up. I just keep talking, but yeah. Enjoy the tunes, and if you missed some of the stream, go back if you'd like. And don't know when I'm going to do the next live stream, but it's probably going to be a semi-regular thing on Friday nights if I'm available or if something comes up. And if it's cold outside, most definitely, because it is cold tonight. It's like the coldest day of the week. So thanks, Randy. Thanks, Robert, Zorlock, Ian, Charlie was in here. Y'all are great. Thanks for being part of my crew, and we shall see you soon. So let's see if I can end this. Looks like the X is over here. So thanks again, and good night.